Hey everybody, it's time to vote again. This time it's for the primary, and in my home state of Colorado, we do our primaries on Super Tuesday. So, March 5th, and I got my mail-in ballot already, so I get to look at things early. This is going to be one of the shortest Let's Vote videos I've ever made. But let's just stop and appreciate this really nice sticker that some student in Colorado came up with. They keep on having students make up the I voted sticker, and this one right here is Bigfoot throwing up a peace sign which turns into the V for I voted. And then of course there's the Yo vote. I love it. Mountains, Bigfoot sightings, I suppose. Awesome. So my ballot has one issue on it. It's for federal office, and it's for President of the United States. And because I got the Democratic Party ballot for primary election, there's just that. Not much action when the person who's part of the party that you're currently in is the incumbent. So, it's either change horses midstream or stick with the guy that you already got in there. So, Joseph Biden's name is on this. And then there is a slew of other candidates, only one of which do I recognize from year after year trying to be a serious candidate, and that's Marianne Williamson. She's been on debate stages before, and she has a little bit of a following. She's a little new agey. Her pockets are kind of full of hope and granola, but I like her messaging, right? And seriously, if I'm honest, I think I was happy with just about everything I saw from Joe Biden that he did, except for not making a bigger push to codify reproductive rights after they were overturned by a judicial decision. And also, I'm not down with what our foreign policy has been overseas. There's a lot of things that I disagree with there, and just the blanket business as usual policy that they had, that we're going to stick to our guns about everything. It shocked me, not just with the president, with everyone in Congress. That's where I'm at right now. I just don't like seeing a lot of people dying around the planet because of our foreign policy. So, yeah, those are the reasons why I might, want to go from Biden to Marianne Williamson. But with Marianne Williamson, there's a lot of woo involved, and a lot of pipe dreams, maybe. And while I really like the emotion that she exudes when she's speaking, there's not a lot of substance to it, and I don't think that she would have gotten as much done as Joe Biden did in so far his first 3 years. So, kind of torn there. But there are other candidates, so just running them down, there's Jason Michael Palmer, who is basically an angel investor, entrepreneur, philanthropist dude who has ties to the Gates Foundation. And then there is Gabriel Cornejo. And so Gabe Cornejo has the Renovate America plan, which for a Democrat, you could get farther away from Make America Great Again than Renovate America. There's this argument that the two parties are the same, and and I wish that people like tried harder to be different, right? But as far as policy, he's got like he's the one that he took from previous politicians running for president the freedom dividend idea and ran with it. So like this year, if you don't want your vote in the primary going to anyone who doesn't have the freedom dividend that other politicians have proposed, like the universal basic income of America, then this is the guy for you. He's also like the universal healthcare guy, but also like in the whole sounding like Make America Great Again, he has end corruption, which sounds really good to a lot of people in a populist sort of way. And when he's saying he wants attainable higher education, Joe Biden's doing great on that point. He has forgiven a lot of student loans, and he continues to try his hardest. And that's the one thing that I do see a lot of success in Biden's camp for is trying to get rid of everyone's student loans. He just keeps on finding ways to do it because he got blocked in his biggest attempt, and then he just finds these little things here and there. He's just forgiving away. So next is Stephen P. Lyons, who, this guy, let's see, I brought it up here. He thinks that China is a threat to national security, a lot of war hawking on that. He wants to close all U.S. borders and do a lot more fracking, and at the same time as wanting to do more oil drilling and fracking, he's worried about climate change. Like, go look at his website, Lyons 2024, and it's weird how he has those two issues of his right next to each other as being very important, even though, it's kind of counterintuitive there. To talk about, there's Frankie Lozada. He's on the ballot too. He just wants to talk about the value of education and respecting people's cultures. He's also one of those Medicare for all people, but he wants immigration reform, unlike the others that are like close the border. He's more inclusive and more LGBT friendly than the others. But all of these people, not a chance in hell. We're going with the incumbent. It's like, I don't feel like any of these people are going to get over 1%, except Marianne Williamson, which, at this point, because maybe there might be a primary at all that like has a debate where the incumbent actually has to debate anyone, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to vote, holding my nose here because I don't like woo, for Marianne Williamson. Right? She's got her heart in the right place, and I just want to see someone be able to get enough of a percentage of votes to force a debate at all. And so she's got the best chance. I see probably Biden taking my state by 95+%. Like, this one issue is it. I have stretched this video way longer than it needed to be. But you guys know that I did look at all the different candidates' websites, looked at some videos on their websites, and tried to come up with, someone who I would really want to back through all of this. Honestly, I think as far as like a platform, I like Frankie Lozada the best, as far as the mix from the buffet of different ways that you can look at different issues. I like him the best. But before seeing his name on this ballot, I had never heard of the guy. And same for everybody else except for Joe Biden, the incumbent president, of course. I've heard of him. And then Marianne Williamson from previous presidential races. I haven't seen a commercial from her at all. The only commercial I've seen so far actually was during the Super Bowl. I saw the commercial for Kennedy, and he's running independent. So he's the only one who's gotten himself in front of my eyes besides Joe Biden and Donald Trump in some of the comedy shows that I watch that cover the race. So yeah, I'm better informed about everything by comedy shows than by these people actually trying to get their message out there. So that's disturbing. But I'll say also, just filling it out for Williamson, that's better than like Battle of the Oldies, like your old guy versus our old guy. I really feel like both have those senior issues that maybe we really need to think about as far as who we want running the whole country. And so, yeah, that's my vote. Come the actual election. See, this is the time that it's okay to debate who's the best for your party, when you're, trying to narrow it down to just one. But come the general election, I promise you that I will be on board with keeping, the worst case scenario from happening, and I won't lose my mind and think that it's time to vote for some guy with a boot on his head. That's Vermin Supreme, by the way, if you don't know. He's always got like a parody campaign going. But yeah, that's it. That's all I had to do. I'm going to mail it in. I'm going to put my voted sticker in my collection of voted stickers, and yeah. Not very excited about this. This process is kind of doesn't give me as much of a say as I feel like we all want,